Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I hope you're doing all really well. So today we are back with a speed build. You might be looking at the screen again going, why are we in Create a Sim? It is because I'm going to be making over The Sims with the speed build. I don't know if you watched the last part, but that's what happened in the last renovation that I did. So yeah, this one is actually the Rancheroo, if you can't tell from the title. So first we are making over Johnny Johnson. And he also has a horse called Shadow. I don't make over either of the horses. Is it him that has? No, his horse is called Freebird. I do apologise. And Chuck Hobble, who he lives with, and his roommate is, his horse is Shadow. So again, I'm not making over the horses. They're just going to stay as they are. It's just the Sims that I'm making over. I'm sorry if you wanted me to. I can't be bothered. So to go back to Johnny, I'm just going to talk over his traits. So he's a great kisser, party animal, virtuoso, inappropriate, and an equestrian. His star sign is a Scorpio. His lifetime wish is to be a rock star. So when we come to doing the house, you'll see that his music side comes in to play quite a bit. His favourites are indie, stew surprise, and the colour grey. In this house there is tons of grey. I just see him as having a very grey house, and all of his clothes are very grey as well, as you can already see. So yeah, I'll quickly read out his biography. It says, as long, if I can talk, that would be a grand. As long-time country songwriter, Johnny is in the twilight of his career. His success was ultimately bittersweet, as a life on the road led to a loss of the family, who simply couldn't stand life without him anymore. Now he's the only one who feels the sting of being alone. He recently invited his good friend Chuck to take the spare room, but will his company be enough to fill the hole in his heart? So with the house that I'm going to be building, you can see that there was going to be a family that lived there at some point. I don't know. Yeah, I see it as his family that would have lived there, and then they all just upped and left. I don't believe they're in the family tree or in the world at all. So I'm not sure if maybe they went elsewhere, if that makes any sense, like to another world. So yeah, we are now on to Chuck. So Chuck, I'll just quickly go over his traits. He is, traits are love the outdoors, hot-headed, daredevil, animal lover, a light sleeper. Again, if I could talk. His zodiac sign is a Pisces. His lifetime wish is an international super spy. His favourites are indie, grilled salmon, and blue. The only blue that you'll really see in the house is his room. Yeah, I just wanted to keep it very simple, and as though Johnny has the full say over the house. The one interesting thing about these two Sims is they are both in a romantic interest with Honey Darnell. If you don't know who she is, she's like a blonde bombshell that lives in Appaloosa Plains. So yeah, that could be a lot of drama going on there. Honestly, I didn't really know what to do with Chuck at all. I think he turns out a lot better than Johnny did. I wanted Johnny to have quite long hair, and obviously we don't have many long hairs in game, so that was a bit of a struggle. I just saw Johnny as being a bit more rough and rugged, didn't really care about his looks, whereas with Chuck I thought maybe he'd care a little bit more about what he actually looked like. Yeah, that was just my interpretation of what they look like, if that makes any sense at all. And yeah, so we are now coming to the end of the Create a Sim makeover. So yeah, we're going to be jumping into the build momentarily. So to talk a little bit about the build, it's a lot bigger than it originally started. I don't know what's wrong with me at the minute. All I seem to be building is large houses, and they are the bane of my life to try and decorate. I mean, I love to if I can talk. I let's start that over again, shall we? I love decorating, and yeah, I love decorating as much as the next person, but this was a struggle. I've been building so many big houses that I'm starting to struggle with getting new ideas. Yeah, I just feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. I hope it's not coming across that way. This house did come together quite quickly, which was quite nice, but again, it is very big. I did shift the house backwards slightly, so it wasn't so far forward, so there was literally like 2 or 3 squares behind the back of the build, and that tree that's behind is really irritating. So in your game, feel free to delete that tree because it might get in the way when you're like spinning the camera around. So this house originally started as just a 1-story. I turned it into a 2-story with a big barn on the side with the horse stables in there as well, as you probably saw a moment ago. I really love what I've done with the roof here. It's very similar to the 6 stables. What is it called? 6 stables? Is that what it's called? 6 gable stables, that one, the little tour that I did. So what you do is you do like your 2 floors or 2 wall heights, and then you use the freeze level, and then you create where you put the roof on. You use that quite steep. I can't really explain it. I'm rubbish. I do apologise. Anyway, you can probably see what I'm doing here, and yeah, I just think it looks really nice, quite barn-like, which I wanted this house to be. Obviously, it originally is called the Rancheroo, so I wanted it to have a ranch feel. You'll have to tell me how you think I've done at the end. Inside, I wouldn't necessarily say it was quite ranch-like. The exterior definitely, but not the outside, not the inside. Sorry. So in the barn, you've got 2 stables because obviously 2 horses. There's a little seating area in the middle, which you'll see in a little bit. I'm trying to think. So it started off with 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, I think. Yeah, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms at opposite ends of the house. And I've turned it into a 4-bedroom, a 3-bathroom. So yeah, it is a lot bigger. I did think about maybe doing just 2 bedrooms, but there was so much open space. I didn't like it, so I made it 4 bedrooms. They're all double bedrooms. I just didn't see him as wanting to keep any of the bedrooms for his kids, if he has any kids, if that makes any sense. I just thought maybe he would have just renovated them and been like, because in his bio it says about, let me bring it back up. Sorry, it's on my computer. Let's have a quick peek. It says that his family left him. So, and obviously he's a touring country music star. So I don't know. Wouldn't have thought that he would have wanted to keep the bedrooms as a memory. I think he'd just want to shut it off and then just carry on. So yeah, out the front here, I do merge the 2 fields at the front together. I just thought it looked a lot better. This is also very similar to the other gable stable one, in the way that I've done 3 what they called like fields, but they're not fields. So the first one is like just an area where the horses can walk around, another one where they can just walk around, play with a ball, and then the third one is where they can do the racing and the show jumping, or just the show jumps. So yeah, not much else to say about the outside. It came together relatively okay. I did struggle a little bit. Again, I'm starting to feel a little bit burnt out. I don't know. I think I want to do something different. Maybe a lot smaller house, I'm thinking next. So I'm going to go into game shortly after doing this voiceover, and I'll have a quick look around. I'm thinking of maybe doing one of the houses up. Oh, I can't think. So it's not where I've done the houses already. It's the one above that. As you're looking at the town, I can't think what they're called. What are they called? It's like where the Pinto Plaza is, that house up there. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not even talking about the house anymore, am I? So yeah, I'm feeling pretty tired today. I have been, just going to go off topic here, I've been over at my grandparents'. So yeah, my grandparent had a bit of a tumble and she's got a super black eye. And like, yeah, she worries me. So I've been out in the garden doing her garden and took her shopping. And yeah, I've been out all day. So if I sound tired, it's because I am. I swear I say this in every voiceover, is that I'm tired, and I am. Back at work again tomorrow. And then I've got, I'm working till Thursday. It's Saturday today. I'm working Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm working Thursday night. And then I've got a week off. So hopefully on my week off, I will be able to do a lot more builds and voiceovers and some more of my Lepacy challenge. I'm really loving that. I haven't actually played. Oh, I can't tell you. It's not out yet. Yeah, anyway, there's a very exciting bit coming up I want to tell you. So yeah, I haven't actually played to the point that it's super exciting. But yeah, it's coming. I don't know how many of you actually watch any of my my Let's Plays, or Let's Play, because I only have one. If you want to see any more, or have any ideas or other things that you want to see from me, feel free to let me know. I can't say that I'm going to do all of them, but I can definitely put them on my to-do list. I do know that Amex of Sims even, has said over on Discord that they would love to see a world from me. So yeah, I'm thinking I need to learn how to use the Create a World tool. So I don't know if maybe you'd like to see a series on that, of me just playing around with the terrain. I mean, it's not going to be any good at all. Like, I'm rubbish. I played around with it, I don't know, last year I think, and I did not have the patience for it. I have no patience whatsoever for things like that. So yeah, I don't know if you'd even be interested in that. Yeah, if you want to see that, feel free to let me know, obviously. Yeah, like I said, I can't guarantee that I will do it, but I will give it a go. I try my hardest. So yeah, just jumping back to the build, I made these 4 little like cupboard areas, 2 of which have the saddles in and the what they called, bridles, or head collars, and then I made one like have, the old wagon wheels, and not the English wagon wheel, the thing that you can eat. If you know what I'm on about, woohoo. So yeah, one has those wheels in. I just imagine them to being really old, and they've just collected them over time, and they didn't want to get rid of them, so they just hung them up on the wall. And then the other one just has I want to say like a, what is it called? Is it like a not a seahorse? That's an animal. Let's cut that out. It's going to beep over what I just said. Because I said my name, and I'm not having that out there in the world, so I need to remember to clip that out. So yeah, anyway, I don't really know what else to say. So in the middle here, this is the seating area that I said about. Like I said, I really don't know what else to say. I just want to make sure that all of these speed builds have voiceovers on, because like you, I enjoy listening to people ramble, and I'm nosy and I like hearing about people's lives. Because mine's really boring. So yeah, saying that I've been out all day, I came home and I cooked a Thai green curry from a place, I don't know if you have them anywhere else, but from Lidl, and it comes in a packet, and it was so nice. I put it with some rice noodles, and then I didn't bath my son, my other half bathed my son, our son even, and he conked out. If you know what that means, it just means he fell asleep really quickly, because we've been out all day. And yeah, so yeah, he looked really cute, and I wanted to wake him up because he looked so cute, but then it's like I've got stuff to do and he'll be a little devil if I wake him up. Life of a mother, that is. You want them asleep when they're awake, and you want them awake when they're asleep. So yeah, anyway, back to the house. I'm just going to keep on rambling on and off, so if you don't like that, again, feel free to mute me. Also, this is again quite a long one. I don't think I've been able to get any of my speed builds or renovations under the 30-minute mark, or at least very, very rarely, and I don't know why. I don't know if I'm just really slow at building, or if I'm doing something different. Like, this is done at 6.5 times normal speed, so that was a really weird sound of my mouth. I'm sorry if you heard that. What was I? I've literally just lost my train of thought. Yeah, so yeah, about the speed time, wasn't it? Oh my days, I'm losing my train of thought. That was really bad singing as well. I hope I didn't just blast your ears off. Yeah, I can't get the speed time under 30 minutes, or at least these bigger ones, because I can't remember how many hours of footage I had. Let's have a quick peek, shall we? Because I don't know about you, but I like knowing how long it took someone to build. Let's have a look. So, sorry, I've got so many files to go through because I've obviously renovated so much. I do need to delete a lot of my files. So I don't actually know if this all is. So how long is that? Oh, it's just telling me in gigabytes. I don't want that. So we've got 30 to 2 hours. So about 3 hours, just under, to do this whole house, which I think is actually quite good. 3 hours to do this whole house. Obviously, this wasn't done all in one sitting. Don't be fooled, people. I did not do this all in one sitting. I normally do just the exterior. I come back another day, I do the ground floor, and then I come back another day and I do the upstairs. If it's a starter house, I can do that in half an hour easily, or 40 minutes at most. And yeah, that's why you get a really quick speed build when I do that. So yeah, with this house, as you can see, you come in and then straight to your right, you've got the kitchen with a little like breakfast area. I know it looks really weird, but I didn't know what else to do with that like nook part. And I thought a breakfast area would look quite nice. This house does have a very, very big dining room, like seating wise. How many? So 2, 4, 6, 8. It can fit 10 people. Do you like my counting? I can do math. Not quick math, just math. Wow, my laugh is horrendous. I'm really sorry you just had that. So yeah, it's quite dark, this house. Very grey, like I said, with the cow prints, because me and my cow prints, I love them. I tried to make everything quite neutral in colour. I didn't really have any pops of colour or anything like that. I also see this house as being a kind of a reflection of Johnny, so that would be quite grey, quite neutral, maybe a little bit moody. I do include a little bar. I don't know if you saw it, but as you come in the door to the left, there was this little room with 2 like wall pieces, and then there was a gap in the middle. I actually put a bar in there. I don't actually see him as being a party sim at all. I don't actually think he has party sim at all, does he? Again, I'm going to have another look. No, oh, he is a party animal, so maybe he does throw. I honestly can't remember what I was thinking at the time that I built this. Maybe I was thinking that it'd have parties, that's why I included a bigger table and a bar. I don't know. It's been about a week since I renovated this house, so I know in the last one I said I was going to do this voiceover in that voiceover, but it's actually been a week. So yeah, I didn't get around to doing it that night. I did manage to do the bedrooms, which are obviously in this speed build or renovation. I always say speed build, it's not, it's a renovation. Even though these houses aren't really renovated as such, they're kind of demolished and rebuilt. But I hope you can see the overall, like the start that we had, and then you can see what it looks like now. You can still see some sort of resemblance. Please let me know if you think I've done a bad job. That would be grand. I hope you don't think I've done a bad job. I do second guess myself quite a lot, so yeah. So this room, I thought we were then going to go on to it. Come on, Plum Bob, what are you doing? Come on. Or am I going to do the bathroom first? No, here we go. So this is actually going to be a music room. I do a full wall of mirrors. I do a little seating area. You've got the drum kit, you've got the piano, and a couple of guitars. I think one's an electric and one's just a normal. And I just see it as a place that Johnny would go and just escape and play with his music and just be alone for a while. Obviously he's got this whole house, but I just see music as his escape. So yeah, this is what it ends up looking like pretty much. And obviously not the colours, but the layout and everything. I don't normally include many music things in my houses other than guitars and the occasional piano, but I never include drum kits. I just think they take up so much space. I don't know if you guys include them a lot more. I just never know where to put them because they take up, is it like 4 tiles? And I like putting things on a slight angle, which would mean that you'd need to put them further away, so they're in like the middle of the room, and it just doesn't make sense. And I don't want my Sims looking at a wall because it's not realistic. So yeah, so this is the little bar area. I also included 4 wine racks, not that you can see them all. 2 of them are actually in the counter down below. And obviously there's a little fireplace in the lounge. I also include the dominoes for your Sims to do something. So yeah, maybe I was thinking about him being a party animal. Honestly, like I said, I can't remember. I really wanted to include this fish tank, but I could not find anywhere that it just suited. I did think about where the music station is now, but it just doesn't look right to me. Feel free to put it back there if you want your Sims to have fish or anything like that. So yeah, there's lots of seating. It's very open plan because I don't actually use the archways. I use pillars, the ones that come with pets, and I just think it makes it a lot more country looking. So yeah, as always, I have included lots of bookcases. I use these ones. I think they're base game. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just thought they suited this house really nicely, and they just complemented the area. Obviously lots of rugs. My favourite ones are these ones. I think they're from Late Night. I think the one under the dominoes table. So yeah, I can't remember what I was doing there, just looking back at the... I think I was taking one of the patterns, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it's quite open, this lounge area, or sitting area, or whatever you want to call it. Do the walls stay this colour? I honestly can't remember. I thought I made them more neutral, but maybe I stayed green. Yeah, I made them more of a grey colour, I do believe. Again, I don't know. Just don't listen to me because I have no idea what I'm talking about. And then we go upstairs, and I've already done the bathrooms upstairs. I'm sorry if you want to see them. They are just all the same. They're all, well, relatively the same anyway. The only one that's different is the master bedroom, master bathroom even. That room has a separate toilet and a separate shower. The shower is obviously not a store content one. It is one that's from either base game or an expansion pack. Again, in this house there is no CC, no store content. It is just expansion packs and stuff packs. If something looks different or you haven't seen anything before, I assure you nothing is CC or store content. The store content that I used for something else has been taken out of my game now, so that, yes, definitely not in my game. As you can probably see at the bottom, I do actually play in 4K. So the, what's it called? Is it UI at the bottom does look really small. But I hope you guys don't mind that, because actually you can see what's going on on the screen a lot clearer. So yeah, I make this little nook area on the landing of a computer and a little seating area, or little seat. There's no seating, it's just a seat with a bookcase. I love these pets photo frames with the dogs on. I think they're so cute. If you make them all black or black and white, they go really nicely, obviously because they're black silhouettes. I also love this back feature wall behind the computer. I never actually changed, I've always changed the what they called, like the crescent shapes, rather than the background, but this time I changed the background and kept the crescents white. I thought it looked quite nice, and I used it in the hallway as well. So yeah, we're now on to the main bedroom. So this one I interpreted to be Johnny's. So there is a dresser, a wardrobe, a little seat, and a stand-up mirror. I don't think I put much else in here. Again, I really struggle with bedrooms. If you've got any suggestions, please give them to me, because I would really appreciate it. I never know what to put in a bedroom, because personally I have a bed, I have a wardrobe, a chest of drawers, and not much else. I think it's because the rooms are quite big, so I never know what to fill them out with. As you'll see with Chuck's room, I actually put something else in there to kind of like bulk it up, if that makes any sense. So because I don't like empty spaces, I really struggle. I don't like empty spaces, and if I do, I have to fill it, and if I don't, I feel really odd. So yeah, I wanted to use these like the fan pattern. I don't even know what they are. I think they're actually a plant, but it just kind of clashed. Anyway, so we are now on to Chuck's room. So I use this bed, I think it's from base game, but I could be wrong. And I use my favourite lamp, and I put a little plant on the table, and I use this chest of drawers, and I can't remember what it comes with. I want to say Fast Lane stuff, but again, I could be wrong. I never really look at what pack things come from. I probably should, but I just use whatever I've got. If you'd like to see me do a base game plus a pack at any point, or plus a pack and stuff pack, and you'd want me to do it as a little poll and you guys choose, let me know, because I'd be open to doing that. It wouldn't be a massive build, it would just be what that like targeted towards that expansion pack, if that makes sense, that's chosen. So yeah, 2 more bedrooms to go after this, and then those bedrooms are the one that that I finished off last week. This house has been in the works for about 2 weeks, I think. So yeah, so this room is very blue, and there's not much else to it, to be honest. It's blue and white. quite pale wood colours, or yeah, paley. I was going to say paley blue then, paley grey, paley brown. I really can't talk today, so if I'm annoying you, like I said, please just mute me. I wouldn't be offended. So yeah. So I've actually been talking for 30 minutes now, and my throat is actually starting to hurt, so it's a miracle I'm still talking. Although I did get through that, what was it, speed build renovation thing the other day, and that was like 39 minutes. So I think I'm going okay. I hope you're liking these voiceovers. If you're not, please tell me and I will stop doing them, because they take a lot longer than just shoving some music over them. Because I did do a little poll, and everyone that voted, there was only that it pretty much won by a huge majority that prefer to have commentary over a speed build or renovation than music. So yeah. This room is very white and grey, like super white and grey, although this is not as grey as the other room. I just see Johnny as renovating these rooms to very plain, because I imagine them to have been kids' rooms or teen rooms of some sort, and after they left, I just imagine that he just gutted them and that was it. So yeah, we are coming up to the end here, so if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, more than you even know. I hope you're enjoying all of these renovations. So please do hit that thumbs up, it means the world to me. Also consider subscribing. I've got so much more planned. It just means the world. So thank you again for sticking around, and yeah, stick around for the screenshots, please. I took so many, and just from every different angle, and yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. So I hope you're all having a lovely day or evening or whatever you're doing, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye guys.